Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. So in today's video, I want to talk about the SanDisk Extreme Pro Portable SSD. So I had one in the past and it served me very well. So I thought just to buy a second one because you know how it goes. If you are a creator, I'm not a big creator by any means, but if you are just a creator and you're creating 4K videos, you need memory. That's something that you come up short every time. If you are rendering 4K videos and you have Final Cut Pro working, that file of Final Cut Pro can balloon up till 50 gigabyte if you haven't done the right settings. So be careful with that. And therefore you definitely need a 1 terabyte or a 500 gigabyte SSD hard drive. So there's definitely a difference between an SSD and HDD. Be careful with that. An HDD is an old system to store memory. That's quite old and quite slow for programs that we are using for today's use. You definitely need to go with an SSD and get yourself at least a 500 gigabyte if you are a video creator. So let's turn this thing around and see what's more inside this box. Well, it's definitely dust and waterproof. So if you are on the go and you are aware of having it falling down, don't be afraid of that because they assure you that this thing can handle hard conditions. It fits right into your pocket. It comes with an USB-C and it's extreme fast. It can read and edit up to 200 megabytes per second, or I'm sorry, 2000 megabytes per second. So that's fast, guys. That's 2 gigabytes per second that you can work with. That's extremely fast. So let's go ahead and open this thing. I believe in the US it comes for about 200 bucks, and here in Europe I bought it for 189 euros. So that's the first time I believe something in Europe is cheaper than in the US. Because I know from experience, every time I buy an Apple product, that product is way expensive than what you guys have in the US. So right out of the bat, what we see here, the SanDisk SSD, and it's quite different when it comes to its design. We have here what it looks like a hole where you can just attach it to your backpack. That's the first thing that comes up in my mind. If I put it on the side, we have some paperwork and we have 2 USB-C cables. And the best part about these USB-C cables is that you get a small one. You don't get a big one that's way too clumsy and it's everywhere. It's just a small one. You can just attach it to your PC or Mac or laptop or whatever and you can start working with. We have a USB-A to USB-C cable and a USB-C to a USB-C cable. So they thought about that. Props to them for sending us 2 USB cables. And definitely, let's remove this plastic here. And definitely my first impression for this SanDisk Extreme Pro SSD is it feels very heavy. Or it doesn't feel very heavy. It feels very sturdy, I should say. It has this matte finish on the back. It's a 1 terabyte. It has a 1 terabyte of storage. And yeah, you know what they say, you can let it fall down. I mean, you shouldn't just throw it against the wall or something, but it can handle some rough and hard conditions. That's why they made these kind of designs, just to having it fallen down and without even worrying about what's inside. That's different though from an HDD hard drive. If you have an HDD hard drive, first of all, it's way bigger than an SSD. And second of all, if you let that thing falling down on the ground, you may lose all your files that's inside of it. Just think about those MP3 players or even those CD players we had back then. If you had a CD player playing some music and you let it falling down, chances are that that player will get broken in a second. But if you think about the iPod Nano, how many times did those things fall down and they could just handle it? Well, that's the same idea with these SSDs and HDD hard drive. The SSD hard drives are way robuster. They can handle rough conditions and you can just let it falling down without worrying about it. An HDD hard drive, on the other hand, is more fragile than this one. So yeah, actually, that's actually the video. I can show you what's inside because it's just storage. I definitely recommend you to get one of these. This is the more expensive version. There is a cheaper version also from SanDisk, and you can get up to 1 TB of that version for, I believe, $100, $120. Just think about it. If you buy yourself a laptop, and if I had choice between having high RAM and low hard drive disk storage, I'll definitely go for high RAM, because especially for MacBooks, you can't upgrade that storage. Whereas when it comes to the hard drive, you can just add these external hard drives, these SSD external hard drives, and you can store however and a lot of files on these things without worrying about getting those files lost. So yeah, actually, that's actually it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you had something out of this video. If you have, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.